you doing, Devin?
Happy birthday. Thank you.
Devin, how
Nice
you doing,
shirt.
man?
Thank you. I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Yeah, last time you said you all about that Bay.
Yes, sir. Bay Area. Bay Area. What's up, guys? Talk to me.
How you feel about going back to Australia?
I mean, it is what it is. We got to do what we got to do. I signed up for it twice, so I got to do what I got to do.
There's so many other fights, fans want to see, and it's like, I know you have to do it, but it just seems kind of almost like a waste, if that's the correct word.
No, it's I wouldn't say it's a waste because, George is a live body. He had the belts. He tasted what the belts was about. So now that he lost him, he wants him back, obviously. So I can't take him lightly. I know that he's going to come with a different approach, different game plan, and come back more hungry than what he was the last time.
Devin, were you a bit surprised that that George has been quiet? You talked about that this time. He's just more quiet, more reserved, maybe because he's trying to save that energy going possibly the fight week and the fight night.
No, I'm not surprised. He should have been quiet the first time. I was very professional. He could have kept it professional, but he got out of character, trying to get me out of character, and it kind of backfired on him, and it worked against him. So of course he's taking a different approach. A lot of things that he did wrong the first time, he's trying to adjust.
Hey, Devin, you honor the rematch clause. Hey, if you happen to stand on a banana peel or something and something is not your day, will we see you guys in the ring a third time? Do you have something for your protection?
Honestly, I'm not even thinking about a third fight right now. My main focus is winning this. I don't think it's no banana peels in the boxing ring, so I ain't got to worry about that. But
hey man, we're supporting you, man.
Yes, sir. My main focus is just going in there and winning, and then we'll see what's next.
But after dominating it, the whole fight, I mean, is there really that many adjustments you need to make yourself, or are you just going to basically work off of what he does differently?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, you can always improve, you can always get better. Like I said, I know that he's going to have a much more aggressive approach to this fight. I mean, it's, a blind man can see that he wasn't, the game plan that he had the first fight didn't work, so he's going to try something different, and we all know what it is. It's obvious that he's going to try to be more aggressive, so we're just going to work to capitalize off of that. But he still makes a lot of mistakes. A lot of things that we knew that he was going to do in the first fight, he did, and we planned for him well. So this time around, we're doing the same thing. We're planning for the mistakes that he made in the first fight and previous fights.
Once you get past him again, do you plan on staying at 135, or do you want to move up now?
Yeah, it's very much possible that I'll be at 135 again. We just got to see how I feel in the ring, but it's very much possible that it won't be my last one.
Hey Devin, as you know, big fight this weekend, man. What does Triple G need to do to nullify the power of Canelo? And also, Canelo seems to be in a pretty bad mood.
You say he's in a bad mood?
Well, I mean, after coming off the loss, and he wants to just take Triple G out of there, not leave it in the cards.
Yeah, I mean, Triple G really, I feel like he knows what he got to do. He had success in the first two fights. I think Triple G is a huge puncher, and Canelo knows that. So I don't think that Canelo is going to be able to, just have his way with coming forward and trying to walk him down. But I think it's going to be a great fight. I see Canelo being victorious, but I don't think it's going to be as easy as what a lot of people think.
And there's been a lot of talk about Lomachenko too. Is that something? I know you're focused on Kambosos, but do you want that fight in the future?
Yeah, it's definitely a fight that I would love. I've been calling for Loma for years. It's very much a fight that I'm going to entertain after this. But it all starts with October 15th. But Loma is a guy that is on my hit list for sure.
So you and Tank been going back and forth in the last couple of weeks. Man, what do you think about that? Do you really think that he really want to fight you, or?
No, I don't think that Tank gonna want to fight me or really nobody else. If you look at his record, he's fought pretty much nobody. How old is he? 27? 27? Yeah, he's 27. Yeah, and my resume is better than his, and I'm the undisputed champion. I don't feel like he really wants to fight anybody.
How about the possibility of,
and it's obvious.
how about the possibility, I know you guys had a heated conversation in Fresno, California, mainly with Teofimo Lopez's father, but Teofimo Lopez, the fans want to see it. I know you want to handle business, take care of it. When can we see this fight take place?
Yeah, well, you know, he's at 140 right now, so right now I'm at 135, and like I just said, I'm planning to, stay, just depending on how I feel after the fight, but I'm planning on staying at 135, so that's not really a fight that I could say, but in the future, I think it will be possible.
There's a fighter by the name of Cruz that called out your name and said he can't get the rematch with Tank, that he would love to fight you. What do you think about that fight?
I would love that fight, honestly. I feel like that's a good fight for boxing. Stylistically, it's a good fight for me as well. He could possibly be another fighter for me at 135. I would love that fight though.
Why?
Stylistically, he has good power, good. He applies a lot of pressure, and I like those kind of fighters.
I don't know if you heard the news today, potential fight of Crawford versus Spence Crawford. Overall thoughts on that fight? Decision to take place November 19th.
Man, I would love that. My birthday is November 17th, so that'd be a birthday gift to me. I would love for that fight to happen.
Who do you got in that fight though?
Yeah, I love Crawford. I love Spence. Honestly, I just really want to be a fan and just watch. I like both of those guys. And I can't pick a winner, honestly.
Who's it favored?
I think it's 50-50 though.
50-50, yeah?
Yeah, I think on any given night they could beat each other. I would love to see that fight more than one time because I just feel like, it could end up in a knockout in the first fight, but I just feel like the second fight can go a different direction. I don't know, I just feel like those guys are just equally matched.
Yes, because like when you look at it like stylistically, like would it favor Crawford because he could switch stances and he's a counter puncher and he's more versatile?
It just depends on what kind of fight that Crawford fights because he's at times he can be aggressive and sometimes too aggressive and get caught, and that plays into Errol's favor. Errol has a good jab, good power, smart fundamentals. So a guy like a switch hitter like Crawford, it could be kryptonite to him because a guy with just better fundamentals could beat a guy like that.
Hey, so what's your take on a Tyson Fury just asking AJ, hey man, let's just get it on, man. Just the contract's there, just waiting for you to sign. So when it's all said and done, he can actually say we share the ring together. What's your take on that?
That actually surprised me. That I didn't expect for them to be fighting. I thought it would be Usyk and Fury, but actually surprised me. But I think it's a good fight though. I think that stylistically that's a good fight. Joshua's a huge puncher. He could give anybody fits because it just takes one shot.
Did you see any improvement with Robert Garcia being in his corner, even though they suffered a loss, but just the whole game plan in itself?
No, I didn't see much improvement. I feel like he kind of fought the same kind of fight.
A little more body shots, though, I would say.
Yeah, but like I said, I feel like he kind of fought the same kind of fight, so it was pointless. I thought he would be way more aggressive and try to go for it a little bit more. But at the end of the day, maybe Usyk is just that good.
Yeah, a lot of people don't give him credit, and he's finally getting his just due.
Do you believe Tank will fight Ryan Garcia, or do you think they just both using each other's name?
Nah, I don't think neither one of them are gonna fight each other. I would be surprised if it happens. I mean, it's boxing, anything can happen, but I would be surprised.
And who would you favor in that fight?
I don't know. It depends on what weight that the fight happens at. Obviously, we know that Ryan is at 140 now. I don't know. Right now, I'm favoring Ryan Garcia, but Tank obviously has that one-punch knockout power. But Ryan does too. Ryan's much bigger. Ryan's faster, but Tank got way more experience than him. So I think that's a good ass fight. I can't really say.